Dear students, Assalamu alaikum and welcome to Noor School and College Mansehra. I am your teacher Muhammad Awais Kashmiri. Dear students, as you know that in previous two lectures we discussed a few basic concepts of voices. Today we are going to discuss some rules for changing active voice into passive voice. But before going towards these rules, we are going to look at our previous two lectures, that what we discussed in our previous two lectures. Dear students, in previous lectures, first of all we discussed that what is a voice, then active voice, passive voice, subject, predicate, why do we change active voice into passive voice, intransitive verb, etc. Dear students, voice is a form of verb which tells us whether our subject is active or passive. Means whether our subject is doer of the action or recipient of the action. Then active voice, a form of verb which tells us our subject does something. Our subject is doer of an action. In passive voice, we learned that a form of verb which tells us our subject is recipient of the action. Our subject is recipient of the action. Then we discuss subject, that what is subject? That part of the sentence about which rest of the sentence explains. That part of the sentence about which rest of the sentence explains. I am writing a sentence here. Ali writes a letter. Then I change it into passive voice. A letter is written by Ali. First, I said, what is voice? A form of verb which tells us whether our subject is active, means doer of the action, or recipient of the action. Active voice, what is active voice? Form of verb which tells us that our subject is doer of an action. Passive voice, form of verb which tells us our subject is recipient of the action. Subject, a part of sentence about which rest of the sentence explains. This is part of the sentence about which rest of the sentence explains. Then a part of sentence about which rest of the sentence explains. Got it? Predicate, that part of the sentence which is about subject, which explains the subject. So this is rest part of the sentence. Ali is subject, a letter is subject, and rest of the sentence is explaining Ali, so it is predicate. Then another important question, why do we change active voice into passive voice? Actually, when we want recipient of the action as subject, subject is the most important part of the sentence about which rest of the sentence explains. So when we want to give importance to our recipient of the action, when we want to give importance to recipient of the action, we make it subject. So then we change active voice into passive voice. Means to make to bring recipient of the action as subject. Then intransitive verb, like I go to school, I love my school. In first sentence you can see that action is not directly passing to object, or action does not have a recipient. So such verbs are intransitive verbs, and when action is directly passing to object, means when action has a recipient, then it is transitive verb. Dear students, in today's lecture we are going to discuss some rules for changing active voice into passive voice, and in upcoming lectures we will discuss voices in details as well. But today we are going to discuss some rules for changing active voice into passive voice. Dear students, look at the example. We read many stories. We read many stories. Then I said many stories are read by us. Many stories are read by us. First thing that you can observe that I have brought object at the place of subject. I have made object of the active sentence as subject of the passive sentence. Right? So first thing what I did, subject object interchange. I have made object of the first sentence as subject of the second sentence. Means I have made object of the active voice as passive as subject of the passive voice. So this is first rule, that we make object of the passive voice as object of the active voice as subject of the passive voice. So subject object interchange is first rule. Then you can see that I have also used us. So I have discussed in detail the cases of pronoun. So you can also watch that lecture which is about pronoun, which is in details. So we is changed into objective case, us. Okay, so change in pronoun. Then you can see that we read many stories, and then I said many stories are read by us. Here it is first form of the verb, and here it is third form of the verb. So do remember, we always use third form of verb in all the passive voices. Which form of verb? Third form of verb in all passive voices. Remember this rule, that third form of verb in all passive voices. Third form of verb in all passive voices. Okay? Another thing. We read many stories. Many stories are read by us. I have used by. So do remember, in passive voice we always use by before object. By before object of the sentence. So we have, so far we have discussed three rules, that subject object interchange, object is made as subject, then third form of verb, then use of by. Then dear student, look at all the examples. We wrote a story was written by them. Written by us. We wrote a story was written by us. Then Aisha has written many stories. Many stories have been written by Aisha. Got it? Waleed writes a story is written by Waleed. Got it? They were writing stories were being written by them. Now I am bringing you people towards a main idea, that a verb basically has 5 forms. A verb basically has 5 forms. That first form, second form, third form, SES form, ING form. Which form? 5 forms. First form, second form, third form, SES form, ING form. Now, you should remember that we actually use forms of be in passive voices. Forms of be. Be is a base form. Be is a base form or first form. And its relevant first forms are be, is, am, are. These are first forms. So, Repeat with me that be is first form and its relevant forms are be is am are. Be is am are. Then its second forms are was were, and its third form is been, and its ing form is being. So we actually use forms of be in passive voices. You can see that in first sentence I have used first form of be are, right? In second sentence we use second form of be was. In third sentence we use third form of be which is been, and in last sentence here you can also see that we use third form uh, in case of first form in case of ses form, and in last sentence you can see that we have used ing form of be. Now my question is this: where do we use first form, where do we use second form, where do we use third form, where do we use ing form of be? So answer is very simple. Wherever you people have present tense, okay, or indefinite tense, you use first form. That if you have first form in active voice, you will use first form of be. If you have second form in your active voice, so you will use second form of be in passive voice. If you have third form of verb in active voice, you will use third form of be in passive voice. Wherever you have first form, you will use first form of be. Wherever you have ing form in active voice, you will use ing form in passive voice as well. Got it? So you can see that we read many stories. Here I have first form of verb. So many stories are read by us. I have used first form of be. Here we wrote a story. I have second form of verb. A story was written by us. I have also used second form of be here to replace second form of verb. Third thing, Aisha has written many stories. I have third form of verb. So I have used third form of be in case of been. In the form of been. Many stories have been written by Aisha. I have used third form. Fourth thing, Walid writes a story. A story is written by Walid. I have first form of verb, so I have used first form of be. They were writing a story. I have ing form of verb. Stories were being written by them. I have used ing form of be. So the first thing which you need to remember is form of be's. That be is am are. These are first form was were, second form been, third form being, ing form. These are totally 8 words. You can memorize these 8 words within a minute. Be is am are, was were, been, being. Be is am are, was were, been, being. Be is am are, was were, been, being. Got it? Dear students, these were some basic rules for changing active voices into passive voices. In next lecture, we will move for some more sentences because practice is very important in case of voices. So we are going to sum up today's lecture that what we discussed today. Today we discussed 4 basic rules for changing active voice into passive voice. Rule number 1. You need to memorize these 4 rules on your fingertips. Subject object interchange, that I have made object of active voice as subject of passive voice. Using third form of main verb, so I have used everywhere third form of main verb in case of passive voice. Then use of by before object. You can see that I have used by before object of the sentence in passive voices. Using relevant form of be. So we use relevant form of be. If we have first form of main verb, then we will use first form of be. In case of passive voices, in case of second form of main verb, we have used second form of be in passive voices. In case of third form in active voices, I have used third form of be in passive voices, and similarly first form again es with ses form we have used first form of be, and in case of ing form we have used ing form of be. So this was today's lecture. You need to memorize these rules, that subject object interchange, using of third form of main verb, use of by before object, using of relevant form of be. And what are the relevant forms of be? Be is am, was were, been, being. Be is am, was were, been, being. Be is am, was were, been, being. So that is all about today's lecture. Then what's your homework today? Write 5 sentences of your own choice and change them into passive voice. Change them into passive voice. Write 5 sentences of your own choice and change them into passive voice. And one thing more, do remember, you need to write these sentences on your neat notebook. Neat notebook. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching. I'll give links of previous lectures in description. Thank you.